Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 16. Please repeat or answer. If you need help, turn on the captions or print PDF on the website. Captions only available on YouTube videos on the website. Who said she felt cold? Did she ask a friend to find her a blanket? Doesn't it look like she's starting to fall asleep? Is she supposed to be sleeping there? Who did she tell to wake her up later? Did she tell you when to wake her up? Did she say that it's okay to leave her there alone for a while? Isn't she interested in seeing more of the paintings? Did she manage to see most of the paintings before? Is she going to try to lay down on the seat there? Did you tell her that she shouldn't do that? How do you like it? What type of store did they end up putting that in? Doesn't it look like it's a clothing store? Do you see that woman holding some clothes? Does it look like some type of pants? Did she say she's thinking about buying it? Did she tell you how many pants she plans on buying there? Did she say that she managed to find that style in her size? Is she the same size as you? Did she tell you that she has been looking for it for a long time? Did she say that she felt happy she was finally able to find it? Did you ask her if she found any clothes for you? What song did you ask him to sing? Do you enjoy listening to his music? Who does he sound like? Have you had the chance to hear him singing live before? Did your friends ask you to take a video of him with your camera? Did you tell them that they don't let you do that? Did you ask her if she had difficulty hearing him singing with that mask on? Is he afraid to show his face? Did she tell you that he tends to be different? Did you ask her why he decided to wear a mask like that? Doesn't it make him look really strange? Isn't she going to tell him that she's not able to hear him singing that well? He ought to take it off. What does it look like? Doesn't it look awful? What was it like in that ship? Does it tell you how many slaves they brought on those types of ships? Does it look like they managed to separate the children, men, and women? Did they tell you how much they sold each of the slaves for? Didn't they have trouble breathing inside that ship? Did they tell you that they had to make them lay down there? Were they able to tell you how many people usually died on those ships? Did a lot of them end up dying? How often did they say they wound up giving the slaves food and water? When did they say the pool will be opening? Don't they let people swim there at night? Did you ask them if you could bring your children into the whirlpool? Did they say that they don't let little kids in there? Don't kids enjoy going to play in whirlpools? Do they look forward to going swimming in the pool in the morning? Is it all right if they dive into that pool? Don't they keep you from doing that? Didn't the kids ask you to go to play with them? Is that almost the same as your pool at your house? Wouldn't you rather swim at a bigger public pool? When did he finish reading the paper? Does it look like he's about to wake up? Did they tell you that he's used to taking a nap like that? Doesn't it sound too noisy to sleep there? Did he get you to wake him up later? Did he tell you that he just wanted to sleep a few minutes? Didn't he look really tired before? You may as well let him sleep a little more. Wouldn't he prefer to take a nap in a bed? What time are you thinking about waking him up? Will you have a hard time waking him up? Will he feel rested then? Did that kid ask you if it was okay to take your picture? Does it look like he's ready to take your picture now? Will you be interested in getting copies of the photos? Does his mom tend to let him take any pictures? Have you got a camera similar to his camera? Do you happen to know them well? Why doesn't she ask you which train it will be good to take? Doesn't it look like she's having a difficult time trying to find the way? Don't you know how to get there? Don't you feel like helping her to find it on the map? Is her son used to getting lost with her? Did he tell you that he always has fun going around with her to see new things? What type of thing did he tell you that she's most interested in seeing? Did you ask her if she has him take all of the photos? Doesn't it look like she's too busy to talk to you right now? Is he in the middle of waiting for a phone call at that payphone? Does he get people to try to contact him that way? Doesn't he look like he feels bored waiting there? Can you smell him smoking? All he does is stand around there most of the day. Is he able to go to get money out of that ATM? Where did he say he's got to go to get change for the payphone? Isn't it all right if you just use a credit card on that payphone? Aren't you only supposed to use coins with payphones? How much does it look like they charge to make a call there? What would you like to ask him? Have you had the chance to meet him before? Is he a lot older than you? Does it look like he will be interested in talking to you? Do you tend to like to talk to new people? What new person have you had the opportunity to talk to recently? How did you happen to meet them? Do you plan on keeping on meeting them in the future? Did you get to take a picture with them? Will you be posting it on Instagram? Will it be worthwhile posting it? Didn't his mom tell him not to climb up there? What is he going to try to find up there? Is he supposed to go up to find it by himself like that? Won't he have difficulty getting back down there? Did his mom tell him that she's worried he may get hurt? Isn't she afraid that he might fall down? Did he tell her not to worry about it? Did he tell her that he's thinking of coming back right away? Did you used to go to places like that before? Didn't you feel afraid to go by yourself? Did he wind up cutting up those deer by himself? Is he having a hard time taking off the skin? Weren't you supposed to be going to help him do that? Did he tell you that he just used that little knife to cut up most of the deer? Where did he happen to put all of the heads? What is that dog in the middle of looking for in the trash cans? Will he be letting the dog eat some of the deer? Does deer taste a lot like pig? Isn't that dog much smaller than the deer? Isn't he going to tell the dog to stop looking for food in there? Is he thinking of having his friends barbecue this meat for a party? Which part of the deer tastes the most delicious? Did you ask him where he went to hunt for deer? Is it okay if one man kills all those deer? Did you ask him if he'll ask you to go out to hunt with him the next time? Did he ask you if you knew how to use a gun? Did you pretend to know how to use one? Doesn't it sound really quiet there? Are most of the people in the town able to see the cemetery from their houses? Do they end up burying most of the dead people in the village there? Isn't it easy to get to for their friends and family? Did they tell you that they've almost run out of space? Did you ask them if they've decided to find another location? Did they tell you that they haven't managed to buy new land yet? Did they say some of the older people are getting nervous they may not have space for them? Were you able to ask them how many spaces they still have? Will the water be coming up soon? When did they tell you that the water will begin lifting the boats up? Doesn't it look like they won't have any difficulty pushing the boats out into the sea? Aren't the boats too heavy to move up there? Did you ask them if they're used to keeping their boats there all the time? Do they manage to keep their boats safe there? Do they wind up not using motors on those boats? All they do is row those boats. Which two people are in the middle of listening to music there? Do they enjoy listening to the same kind of music? Are you going to ask them to let you listen to their music? Does that kid look bored? Don't you want to ask him what he's interested in taking pictures of? Did you ask him if he has had the chance to meet a lot of other kids on that tour? Did he tell you that there aren't as many kids as old people? Did he say that he looks forward to going back home to be with his friends? Has he been sending his friends pictures of him with his family? Has he told you that he'd rather take pictures of just himself? Which friend did he say he winds up sending most of his pictures to? Don't his friends tend to feel a little jealous? Have you asked him who he's been waiting for? Did he tell you that he's supposed to be meeting some of his buddies there? Did he say that he used to be with most of them in the military? Did you ask him what he plans on going out to do with them? Did he tell you how he happened to get there? Did he have any problems getting there? Does it look like he's almost done smoking his cigarette? Is it all right to smoke in public like that? Did she get to win that toy there? Doesn't it look like she's having fun being there? Is she going to be asking her mom for more money? How much do they have to pay to play one game there? Did you ask her if she feels like she'll be able to win again? Did she tell you that she hopes to get another stuffed animal there? Will she be able to get them to start the game again soon? Wouldn't she prefer to play alone? Did you ask her how many times she's already managed to play tonight? Did she tell you that it would be worth playing at least one more time? What made him sad like that? Doesn't it look like the other kid is trying to console him? Did the kid tell him to try not to cry? Did she tell him that there's no point crying like that? Did the little boy say that he couldn't help crying? Was there some kind of misunderstanding? What will help him to feel better? Did you tell them that you will bring them out to buy some ice cream later? Will that get him to smile and feel better? How many kinds of things does it look like he's trying to sell there? Does he try selling appliances too? Is it worth buying things there for your hair? Don't they tend to be expensive? Which thing are you the most interested in buying? Have you seen him cutting hair there before? Does he get to talk to the customers a lot? Did he tell you what he winds up talking about the most with his customers? Doesn't he tend to talk more than his customers? When are you thinking about getting your next haircut? Will you be going there to have him cut your hair? Will he help to make you feel younger and more attractive? How much do you plan on tipping him? Is it all right if you just give him a few dollars? Who looks like they're having the most fun? Who looks the happiest to be with their mom? Aren't they too heavy to lay on their mom like that? Will their mom be able to breathe long like that? They better get off soon. Did your mom love you more than any of your brothers and sisters? Didn't your brothers and sisters feel a little bit jealous? How did your mom make you feel great? Did she used to tell you that you were special? How is she better than other moms? What did she tend to ask you to do the most for her? Did you always feel happy to do it for her? What has she been asking you to do the most these days? What do you look forward to doing with her the most next? Are you able to hear the waves coming in? Did she ask you to take her picture there? Are you set to take it now? Didn't she almost fall over? When will she be done posing? Will you have her take a picture with you there too? Are you thinking of bending over like her? Won't you both begin laughing? How do you like being with her? Don't you have fun being with her? Doesn't she enjoy doing crazy things? Does she usually get all of her friends to feel better? What did her friends tell you that she has the most fun doing? Wouldn't you like to have the chance to go out to party with her? Why don't we go out to ask her? Thank you.